So on this channel, I like to talk about current events, what we can learn from the current events, how we can grow from them, and what exactly is really going on. Because last night, if anybody saw what happened with the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, honestly, that looked like a humiliation ritual for Mike Tyson. Now, he got supposedly $20 million from the fight, and God only knows how much money Jake Paul, got from the fight as well. And why is this important? Why do we want to talk about this today? Because Mike Tyson, who looked like this just months ago, okay, doesn't look like a 58-year-old man. Like that guy. That guy looks like he can still, throw down if he needs be, even at the age that he is. He looks like he can definitely fight. Well, last night was a completely different story. Okay, and we're going to go through, and I'm going to invoke my fair use rights here because there's a lot of information that we're going to be looking at, and I have the fight to show you guys a little bit of the highlights, but we're going to take a look at just what happened and why this is important to talk about. And it's first important to understand these are Masonry, Mason-like symbols. Masonic, that was the word I was trying to look for. Masonic-like symbols that are definitely going through the collective consciousness right now. So you can see here, Jake Paul's got the shush symbol sign, right? Now, what exactly is the vow of silence in the Masonic rituals? When the human race learns to read the language of symbolism, a great veil will fall from the eyes of men. Okay, this is the vow of silence connection here. And we could be reading a little bit too into this, sure. But I don't think that this is the case because of what happened and what transpired. But it's important to understand what's leading up to this so that you can take a look at really what's happening. So this vow of silence is the shush motion that represents a reminder of the Masonic obligation of silence. Okay, this is like the don't ask, don't tell kind of a thing. And look at all of these different celebrities that are doing this sign. It's not just one particular celebrity either. It's a certain kind of celebrity that is doing this kind of stuff. If you take a look there. All right. Now that we know what Mike Tyson was looking like, okay, now we got this. This was before the fight. Okay. Remember, these are Masonic or Masonic, however you pronounce it. These are Masonic symbols. And this is a humiliation ritual. How do we know this? Because this viewer discretion is advised, right? So this is John Cena, who at an award ceremony had to walk on stage nude. Well, what did Mike Tyson have to do yesterday after his interview before the fight? I won't go down any further because if I scroll down, y'all already know what you're going to see. Mike Tyson's bare bottom. This man is either a 58-year-old that really doesn't care. Now, he is in a locker room. I understand that. He is in the locker room. But this seems to me like a humiliation ritual. Especially because of what happens here when Mike Tyson walks in. But first, let's take a look at the other humiliation rituals that occur.
Me, Michelle. Okay, Michelle.
Kevin told you he wasn't going to wear no dress until they offered him the dress, and then he put it on. And what did he say after he wore it? I made my own decision. Duh. But you didn't make it before they brought it up, did you? It's okay.
That is a key factor right there that Cat Williams just said. You didn't make that decision before they brought it up, huh? Nope. They want to humiliate you guys. Anybody that tries to rise to fame, they need to humiliate. Like, you guys don't understand. No, you know what? My audience, I think, understands just fine. Maybe the newer people don't understand always how significant these kinds of things really are. We may not think too much of it, but they do. Okay? Especially because last night was like the full moon, right? So this is like another symbolic gesture to harness the energy. There's a certain part in here that I wanted to show you guys with Dave Chappelle. I can't remember where exactly it was at. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, I was saying. Ooh, you scared? I see little old lady sitting here trying to warm up some tea. We gonna warm up some tea.
It's like when I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them down like, wow, all these brothers gotta wear a dress. This happened to me.
Listen to that. Did you guys hear that?
I'm doing a movie with Martin.
Yeah.
The movie's going good. So I walk in the trailer. I'm like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here. They come in. The writer comes in. I think he's the writer. He's like, Dave, listen, we got this hilarious scene where Martin's sneaking out of jail. So he disguises you as a prostitute. And he put this dress on. And, what? A prostitute? No, I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with that. That should have been in the discussion. What? You don't feel comfortable with it? I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats have done it. So, well, if all the greats have done it, it's kind of hacky, right? You're right. So why don't we just not do it? Because I don't feel comfortable wearing a dress. Oh, come on, Dave. Listen, we got it all set up. We're supposed to shoot. Every minute you waste costs this much money. You know, the pressure comes in. He said, I'm not wearing no dress, man. I'm funnier than a dress. Just give me something funny to say. I don't need to wear no dress to be funny. What am I, Milton Berle? You know, we're going like this. And then finally he's like, and he leaves. And then, like, the director comes, Dave, it really would be great if you wear the dress.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And Oprah is not... she's acting surprised here, but we all know that she's not. She's a part of this stuff. She's a part of it. Okay, so now that we got some context here going into this, now let's look what actually happened. Okay, this is Jake Paul coming out onto the scene here. I mean, he just looks possessed and drunk on clout. That's what it looks like to me. He looks possessed and drawn into drunkenness on clout. Even with everything he's wearing and everything as well. There's nothing wrong with being luxurious, but just the way he's acting just seems a little weird and strange to me. And the whole car and like the whole scene here, all right? So this was Jake Paul coming out. Now let's look at Mike Tyson coming out. Whoops. He looks like he tripped just there. I mean, his legs are already kind of like wobbly then, like symbolically and spiritually speaking. I mean, he just comes out alone, and does that look like a man that I don't know. I don't know. It seems to me like that guy looks haunted to me. I could be wrong, but that is a man that looks haunted. I don't know, guys. It just looks kind of strange here. Like something is off. Something is off. And then let's now get to the actual fight. And remember this. Remember this, right? Remember this. Okay, remember that. So now let's take a look at this.
2 rounds. Jake Paul, 12 of 53, 23%. Tyson coming out aggressively. Tyson, 7 of 34, 18%.
Like I said, I don't like the fact that they keep messing with that mouthpiece.
Oh, left hook. Triple left hook.
I mean, the guy's he's stumbling. His legs aren't there. I mean, I don't think it's just age, right? Because this was only a few months ago. Like, something is off here.
Oh, Mike's hurt.
Mike is hurt.
Mike's hurt.
Yes, he is.
Has a very important task, all referees do, but Mike Tyson taking punishment here in round 3 from Paul.
Taking bad punishment.
Mike does not look good right now.
No, he does not look good. Right hand. You see Jake Paul land a beautiful jab with right hand first. Right there, and knocked Mike off balance 2 times. And Mike was highly off balance right there. I don't like how his legs look. Something wrong with the mouth skill.
That affects his oxygen intake, right?
Yeah, something wrong.
And then he keeps biting his. He said after the interview, like in the ending interview, Mike Tyson said that he had a biting fixation. And I mean, I kind of believe that to some degree, but also, I mean, if we go a little bit further ahead here. And check this out.
And you got a guy that's slow, sitting there stagnant. Use that jab, break him down.
Thanks. Good luck.
I mean, his legs are not there. Where's this? Are we missing something? This is why I think it was rigged. And when I say it was rigged, I mean this was a ritual. Okay, and millions of people were conned into watching this young person fight a nearly pensioner, a nearly senior citizen. I was kind of embarrassed to watch this myself.
And there is...
But it tells a lot about where we're at in our society.
You know what? I do have to say, it is 16 more punches than any other 58-year-old has landed in boxing.
You better believe it.
Good bodies.
You got to watch for the overhand right here, though.
Yeah.
Here we see Jake Paul throwing a jab hook right hand, followed by a hook. The last hook was cool.
I mean, Jake Paul could have finished him. I genuinely think that. If this Mike Tyson really is not with us at this point, I mean, come on, guys. Like, I never really thought a 58-year-old would beat a 27-year-old in a fight, even if it's, somebody like Jake Paul. But it's Mike Tyson. Something was off here. Okay, something was off. And so I think it's important to look at this because we're trying to see and notice the patterns in our society, trying to see the patterns in reality, and really get a glimpse at like what these elites are really up to. What exactly happened? Because this guy, I mean, I don't know, guys. Am I tripping? I don't think I'm tripping. That guy looks like he's haunted. And that guy just looks like, he's drunk on the attention that he's getting. So this is just where we're at. And millions of people are watching this. It almost seems like it was a humiliation ritual. Because remember this, I'm not going to scroll down anymore for you guys. But remember this, on live television. And then this happened. It was almost like Mike Tyson in the third round here, wherever this third round was, he like wanted to come out and really start swinging, but then he had to like hold himself back almost. That's what it looked like to me. I don't know. It was just very strange. And I think what we learned here is that millions of people will still watch something like this because, well, it gives them something to pay attention to that isn't their life. And people want to be involved with something that is not necessarily grounded in reality because the fantasy is more fun for people. It's more exciting. But reality is just as mysterious, and I encourage everybody to really step into what exactly is the truth and ask themselves what exactly is the truth here. Because I know what I think. I don't think I'm tripping. I think that was a humiliation ritual, and that was for millions of people around the world to see so that they could get some cash. That was it. That was it. It looked like a really good sparring match for the most part. That was pretty much it. It was a really good sparring match. So with all that being said, I hope this message was useful and insightful. And let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think in the comments section? And peace be with you all. Till next time.